Okay. This is going to be our Sunday 2 class review, our second class that we had today. So, I'm going to, even though we reviewed week 1 quite a bit at the beginning of the class, I'm going to let you guys use, video 1 for that, right? So what was new? What did we look at new today? Well, we looked at two-way strumming, right? Let's not even worry about a chord shape yet. Let's just see if we can get our two-way strumming going. Couple of things to consider. Pointer finger nail down. Very different than the thumb. Brighter, louder. Needs to be the nail, pointer finger nail down. I kind of hold my hand, pretend I'm holding a pick. Up is the thumb nail up. So when you put it all together, it looks a little like this. It's important to understand that you're not doing this. Doing more of this. People talk about open the door, close the door. You just got to find your groove, whatever feels natural. And, the way you count this is 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So that's the first thing you want to do is don't worry about skipping anything, just try to get both directions sounding about the same, volume-wise. Okay? Don't worry if you tap the wood or hit something. Don't worry about any of that. You're still in the same area that I referred to week 1 as the sweet spot, above the sound hole, below the shoulders, right? And, hopefully that'll stay out of the way. Again, don't need to worry about chords initially, right? You just want to make sure you're comfortable. The ukulele is sitting steady. It's not moving around, right? And then we're going to do down, down, up. So that means we're going to do down, skip, down, up. And, you'll just have to find the feel of that, right? Sometimes you might accidentally hit the up. Don't worry about that. So the count of this, by the way, is 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So if you're thinking 2-4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Speed is not important. What is important, though, is steadiness. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Okay? So, we can do that with chords. We'll do our C chords. Remember, when I say C chords, don't even worry about the names too much. It's just 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, strum, rest. So if we're doing 2-4, it's going to be like this. And I know I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I really would start, make sure your thumb is up here somewhere, I really would start with all 3 fingers there at a slight angle, right? But all 3 fingers in place. At least in this case, you're just lifting one as you go down. When you come back up, you're just adding one. All right? Down, down, up. 1, 2, and. 2. Okay? We also looked at 3/4, which I was surprised by the paper, even though I made it. So the way 3/4 was set up was down, 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 up, down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and. So we'll do that first, but we also did down, down, up, which is a more common rhythm. So I'll do both of those here for you to practice along at home. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and. We're in 3/4 now. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. 2, 3, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down. Okay? Then we did down, down, up, down, up. It really, in theory, should not be any more difficult. It's just when are you skipping, right? Believe it or not, down, 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 up is more difficult for me just because I don't use it with any regularity. Down, down, up, on the other hand, is a very common rhythm, all right? So I'm going to do it a little bit slowly. I'm just still using my C chords here, right? Down, down, up, down, up. Two, three. Okay? So that's really the primary thing that we worked on today. We played Amazing Grace, and we talked about the zero chord in rhythms, right? And so, the zero chord on Amazing Grace, for example, I'm going to assume you've got the chart there in front of you, so I've got it over here on an old iPad that I just keep set up here for my Zoom classes. And so I'm gonna try to do what I showed you earlier, which is down, 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 zero, down, down, zero, down, 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 zero, down, down, zero, down, down, down. So keep in mind, I'm not using zero between C and C7. Because if I know it's coming, I'll just have my finger in place already. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0. Don't need to do it there, but I did. So anytime you have, a chord twice, like we have C twice in the middle of line 1, we have G7 twice at the end of line 1. No need to do the zero in between. Right? So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. Or you could count it, really, you should count it as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0, line 2. So if you're doing G7 twice at the end of line 1, don't do your 0 until the third beat of the second time you do G7. So I'm going to, again, assuming you've got your chart in front of you, I'm going to go ahead and do the first 2 lines. I'm going to do the intro and the first 2 lines plus the beginning of the 3rd line. Okay? Intro, remember, is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear. So I missed a 0 in there. The thing is, I can get away without doing 0 sometimes. But let me do that one more time. And again, I'm playing the intro and the first 2 lines and the beginning of the 3rd line. And every time I'm changing, like when I'm going from C7 to F, I'm going 1, 2, 0, F, 2, 0, C. C again, 0, A minor, 0, G7, 0, C, 0, F, 0, C, 0, A minor, 0, G7, 0, C. Okay? So I'm going to do that again. Intro, first 2 lines and a little bit of the 3rd line, using the 0 chord on the 3rd strum down on any change that is considered difficult. C7 to F, F to C, C to A minor to G7, G7 to C, not C to C7, C7 to F, F to C, F to A minor to G7, G minor to C. So I'm using it everywhere really, unless the chord lasts for 2 measures, and or also I'm not using it when I'm going from C to C7. There's just really no need for it. Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear. All right, so you want to practice doing the entire song using 0 on 3 whenever you're going from, a difficult, when you have a difficult chord change. All right? That's harder than you realize. That said, I have a video already on YouTube, and I'm going to share that. And that video you could just play along with it. You don't need to worry about singing. You don't need to worry about, you'll be hearing the song, looking at the chart, and just playing along. So that should, in theory, be a relatively easier exercise. Just try to play along and change chords at the right moment. That's a big progress. That would be a huge progress for a few of you. Some of you can already do that. That would be, if you can do that, and then the next step would be to play and sing at the same time, but just don't even really worry about that until you can play along without missing any changes with my video. It's a slow song, so you can slow my slow song down even further on YouTube if you know how. I don't know how to tell you how to do it necessarily, but it's not that complicated. You go to the little wheel, which is like settings, and you select playback speed, and then depending on what kind of device you're on, you can slow it down by 0.5%. increments of 0.5, 100%, 0.95, 0.9, 0.85, 0.8. Certain devices, you can only slow it down by 25% increments. And 0.75 might seem too weird sounding, too warbly, so it may or may not work. But the other thing we talked about was Amazing Grace, a simple song in 3/4. There's many ways we could play it, but I showed you 3 different ways you could play it today. All down, right? A little picking here and there. You're picking, right? But once you get done with picking the intro, you're doing all down, right? So 1, 2, 3, strum. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Second way of doing it would be down, down, up, down, up. Once you start singing, we'd still do 1, 2, 3, 1. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. A totally different feel, right? And then you could just pick the entire song, other than the single strums, right? 1, 2, 3. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear. Right? So you could play around. The fact that you're going to have my video to play around with should give you the opportunity to try all 3 of those. See which one, see which one you like best. I will tell you this, sometimes the easiest option also fits the song the best. I've played that song so many different ways. I tend to think this fits the song because the simplicity of it allows the listener to really hear the words. I think the primary, the lyrics are the primary thing that you want to get across to people on that specific song. And so the down, down, down is the easiest, but it also, I think, is possibly the best fit. So just because something is harder doesn't mean it's a better option, all right? Now, I do like the picking as well. And in fact, I think if 2 or 3 people were strumming and 2 or 3 people were picking at the same time, that would be beautiful. I haven't had a chance to try that yet. Okay, so I think that kind of covers what we did today. Remember, I reminded you, I really think you should memorize your scales. I mean, especially the pentatonic. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, there are more notes, but it's really not that hard, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3 again. And once you can do that, next week we're going to take a look at Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, melody. fact, I'll send that out. I'll send that little melody out to you guys and those of you that want to experiment. But you could probably figure it out by ear. You know, those of you that have a good ear, you might be able to figure out that melody on your own using the do-re-mi scale, the scale of C. You'd need that one because it does have an F in it, and the F, you know, requires that. I think that's the only notes you really need. Might not even need this. I think that's it. I think there's maybe five notes that you might need in the entirety of that song. It's a simple melody. And so I'll send that out to you guys. I hope you all have a great week ahead. And like I said, I'll post up my video of Amazing Grace on our Line account so you guys can practice along with it. And just let me say this, if you have any questions, don't be shy. You can text me at any time on our Line group. You can... you can make a video of yourself doing something and put it there and ask me, is this correct? Or is this, what am I doing wrong? I'm very happy to anybody that takes the time to do that, to me, is trying very hard, and I appreciate that. So I'd be happy to take, time out of my day if and when need be. Just keep in mind I might be busy and it might take me a minute to get back to you. But please don't hesitate to ask questions if you have any between now and the next time I see you. Have a great week ahead. All right. Bye-bye.